We're Jamestown Revival, and you're watching Kink in the Skype Live studio.
I thought a Sunday meeting was about to break out in here.
Well, sometimes,
It does happen. So the band could have been Jonathan and Zach, Clay and Chance, Jamestown Revival. Explain where that band name came from.
It's sort of a throwback to history. Settlers coming over in search of something new, a new beginning, sort of starting over.
Okay.
And, I just quite simply new beginnings. Yeah.
I had an idea there was a theme in there somewhere.
Yeah, fresh start.
Nice, guys.
Yeah, kind of a different mindset to music and what we were doing, and how we were approaching music, and yeah, it just, I don't know where it came from, but it came and just felt right.
I like the 2-syllable, 3-syllable thing. The rhythm of it's nice. Jamestown Revival. It has a nice, it flows. You guys know what you're doing. Nicely done.
You know, it's funny, we get, I think sometimes people confuse it. I don't think, sometimes people do confuse it with Jonestown.
Oh, Jones?
So,
whole different kind of revival.
Yeah, they always
That's
say
it.
that.
I don't even, you know.
What's the name of your band? It's Jamestown Revival. Oh, like the Kool-Aid. Like, no, not like that.
Drink it up, man.
Not at all.
Let me get you a history book, friends, and you can catch up. You new beginning. So in 2010, you guys kind of you've known each other, since you were teens.
Yeah.
Had many great adventures together. I'm seeing like a Tom Sawyer, Huck Finn sort of,
That's fair.
Texas kind of adventure going on here.
If we had to be two people, they wouldn't be bad people to be, I guess.
Yeah. I'd
We
be all right with that.
we spent a lot of time in the woods growing up. There's some land that's been in my family for a while, and we've been going out there literally since we were 14 years old, and just go fish or wander out in the woods with a couple of BB guns. Just doing I don't know, stuff that to us really made up a good adolescence and a good childhood. And I don't know, I think it's having that kind of foundation gives us a really good something to pull from.
That history together, those experiences together.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely when it comes to writing it, we're pretty comfortable being around each other. And I think it helps knowing when to step away or when to, take off the music hat and just be friends sometimes is nice.
So how did you guys come back together then? Because the band official has been 3-4 years, something like that. So when did you guys come back together and go, hey, we're going to be a band, we're going to do this thing, and let's make a run at this?
I dropped out of school my second year of college and started trying to pursue music as a solo artist. And I had kind of I had success in some ways and I had failure in other ways. And it gave me a chance to kind of learn about music and trying to pursue music as a career. And I made some mistakes and learned kind of what I did want to do and what I didn't want to do. And I became a little bit disenchanted with the whole music thing in general, and a little bit just uninspired with it all. And I did a lot of traveling by myself, and just Zach was a smart man. He pursued his
educated
degree fully, and when he finished school, I don't think neither of us really knew what we wanted to do, so we were like, well, we should play music, because that seems responsible.
Traveling and playing music and making bad decisions seemed like more fun than punching in.
Yeah, so Jamestown, we went out to actually the same piece of land I referenced earlier, and there's an old trailer house out there. And for the first time, we decided to bring some instruments, and we wrote some songs out there. And we didn't think there was no pretense, there was nothing preconceived about it, and it almost lit this light inside of us that was a feeling I don't think we'd ever really been in contact with before. It was a type of honesty that I'd never created with before, and that really was the birth of this. Just the idea of being as honest as we possibly can, and I guess not trying to write what we thought we should write, but writing songs that we would want to hear. And it's an idea that we have to remind ourselves of sometimes, because it's easy to get sidetracked and get pulled away from that.
So we've heard your music, your solo music in movies and television. That's maybe some of the success you referenced before. You've got a new album out, song on the radio. You got a record label that you guys like, and they clearly like you. In fact, you're gonna have to stand up for me. Oh yes, ma'am. This is a particular piece of swag, the Jamestown Revival Long John. So beautifully done. Thank you.
It's authentic too. There's a little #2 flap back there.
That's right. They were not fooling around. So that's proof that you've got a record label that is behind you, right there. Thank you. I'm here all week. Thank you.
Yeah.
So you're going out to play some pretty sweet festivals with some great bands. What are you looking forward to in the coming months?
Man, this last year was so good to us, and this summer is going to be exciting. We have Coachella and some other big festivals that I can't think of right now.
Are you going back to Austin for South by Southwest?
We'll be at South by
Okay.
next month. I don't know if we're still kind of working out our schedule for that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we'll be in the hometown. We recently moved back to Austin from California, so man, it's going to be a good time. I think there's still moments when you're kind of like, man, I'm not supposed to be here. Like, why'd they let me in? So it's cool.
Yeah, we got to play Bonnaroo last year.
Oh, nice.
And Jack White was headlining it, and so we just stood in awe of his crazy genius, and he's headlining Coachella this year again, so we get to do it again. So we're just chasing him around the country.
Yeah, and there's
There he
guys
is.
like
That's
Ryan Adams playing down. So
Yeah.
there's so many shows we'll want to see. Hopefully, we can catch a few of them.
Well, we're happy you're here for this show. So thank you.
likewise.
Give us a
Good to
couple
be back in
more.
Portland.
Well, it's great to have you. Jamestown Revival, guys.